KHOU 11 News This Morning starts now.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Lisa Hernandez.
And I'm Brandy Smith. In for us on this Thursday, March 15th. We want to check in with Chi to find out how it's looking out there this morning.
Another beautiful day. We'll see a little bit of a transitional day today. I'll show you why here in a second. But temperatures this morning, 40s and 50s. I still think you need a long sleeve, but it's not quite as cool as yesterday. We're up about 1 to 6 degrees this morning, pretty much widespread. So you'll notice a little bit of a change as you head out the door for your Thursday. This afternoon, notice what the big change we have this morning, our southeast winds. Because of our southeast winds this afternoon, we will see increasing cloud cover. So instead of just sunny skies, the clear skies that we had yesterday, we will start to notice a few clouds building in late this afternoon and evening, and then tomorrow those clouds will really be settling in. So Darby, mid to low 70s today. We will talk about our weekend warm-up coming up next and the rain chance.
All right, thank you, Cheetah. All right, well, out the door, I will say this. For the most part, you're pretty quiet. Now, we do have one problem here on the east side. East Sam Houston Tollway, southbound San Augustine, we've got an accident involving a police vehicle. So the southbound side is shut down. You can see with our Houston TransStar shot, all lanes are blocked off here. There was traffic stuck in the backup. They turned them around and took them off here at the San Augustine exit. It's going to be here for a while because a police vehicle's involved, so there's more paperwork to be done. So traffic is really just going to be a little slow as you try to exit and go the frontage road. Just add a few minutes to your drive time. But if you're traveling in on the east side, the only delays are right here on the East Sam Houston Tollway. I-10, no problem coming in from Baytown, 28 minutes, Grand Parkway to 45. 225, you're not affected by this. It's only once you get south on the Beltway that you're affected. 225 both ways, 14 minutes between 146 and 610. Then Highway 90 as you're coming in from Barrett, Crosby, Lynchburg into the I-10 merge. No problems for you. 14-minute drive through that stretch.
Darby, thank you. Breaking this morning, an Amber Alert in effect for the 3-year-old twins you see on your screen right now. Investigators say Kinsley and Colby Hernandez are with 38-year-old Leslie Hernandez. We don't know if she's related. She was last seen in San Antonio driving a silver 2010 Chevy Suburban, and the license plate JGG 2909. Police haven't said where Hernandez might be heading, but they warn those toddlers are in immediate danger. Today, NTSB investigators will be in Houston taking a closer look at first-class tours. It was the company's bus that crashed into a ravine while carrying Channelview band students. According to the NTSB, first-class tours has been involved in 4 crashes in 2 years. This morning, Channelview High School is working to get plane tickets for all of the students who are still stuck in Alabama. One of the people still stuck in the hospital is band director Aaron Allison. Coming up at 6, hear from the first responder who helped pull him out of the bus.
It's 5:02 right now. Time for your morning rush. Overnight, a police chase ended with sparks flying and this Pontiac here down to its rims. Officers say they tried to make a traffic stop when the driver took off, weaving across the Beltway and onto Airport, where the SUV finally gave way, and he was taken into custody. The driver was. The Baylor football program once again in some trouble. The head coach suspended 4 players, 2 of them over sex assault allegations made in November involving members of the Baylor equestrian team. So far, no charges have been filed, but police are investigating. Today, Governor Abbott heads to Kingwood to talk about recovery after Harvey. Some blame flooding in the Kingwood area on water released from Lake Conroe during the storm, and many are asking the lake level to be permanently reduced by 3 feet. Well, it's official. Toys R Us must liquidate, jeopardizing the jobs of some 30,000 employees. Court papers filed overnight say the company has enough cash to pay workers for no fewer than 60 days. A hearing is scheduled for later this afternoon. And we are happy for Harris County Deputy Justin Gay. He's up and walking after being shot 7 times in his legs while on duty in November. The suspect in that case was arrested shortly after the shooting, but Gay says he has no hatred for him. And that is your morning rush. Brandy?
All right, Lisa, new overnight, several buses go up in flames. Here's a look at the damage. And now a bomb squad is investigating exactly what happened. The fire started at the bus barn in Cold Spring. That's northeast of Conroe. This morning, our Janelle Fort is in Cold Spring. And Janelle, students are on spring break now, but the superintendent says this could cause a lot of problems on Monday.
That's right. Superintendent Leland Moore says that this could cause big issues once students return to school because of the bus routes, and they're currently working on an emergency plan to get things handled with that shortage. Now, the bus barn is actually down the road here a little bit. There's a police officer currently blocking it, and they just asked us to leave the property. But when we were down there, we could see those charred buses. I want to give you guys a look. So take a look at your screen. That's what the buses look like right now after those flames were put out. The district says that that 4 of those 5 buses are total loss. Now, here's what we know about what happened. The call came in around 10. They brought in a bomb squad based on the scope of the fire. Now, a number of agencies are helping with the investigation. The San Jacinto County Sheriff Department and the Montgomery County Bomb Squad. Both are lending a hand. Now, last night, Dr. Moore stopped just shy of calling this suspicious, but there is an ongoing investigation. Now, Dr. Moore says that the state fire marshal's office will be here later today, and they will have a press conference releasing a little bit more information coming up at noon. Standing for Houston, Janelle Ford, KHOU 11 News.
The NCAA tournament kicks off today, which means March Madness is officially upon us. You know the drill. 68 teams will be winnowed down to 32, then the Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, and championship matchup. Americans completed 70 million brackets in 2017, but the odds of getting a perfect one, there are a lot of zeros here. 1 in 9.2 quintillion. For perspective, you're twice as likely to win back-to-back lottery jackpots.
You'll excel at a lot of things, just not this.
Even though the odds are stacked against us, we wagered about $10.4 billion on the tourney last year. Only $300 million of that was legal. The average bet was between 20 and 50 bucks.
You gotta admit, that was a good shot, though. Come on, man.
We are so invested in how our teams or brackets do. March Madness is blamed for $6.3 billion in lost production. But about 8 in 10 HR pros say their companies don't have policies about office pools. And since 90% of workers think brackets build camaraderie,
Let the games begin!
chicken wings are the real winner during the tournament. Orders jumped 24%. Oh, and on average, more beer is produced in March than any other month.
Couple Charles Bukowskis.
Couple of Bruce Dostoevskis.
Maybe a Mike Brugaslowski.
Here's a little trivia for you. You know who won the first ever NCAA tourney back in 1939? That would be my Oregon Ducks. But the most titles, 11, those are held by Lisa's alma mater, UCLA.
Well, thank you for the shout out, Brandy. Sorry to say, my Bruins are in the history books, or they're done, one and done. But a Houston team just made history. Check this out. The NCAA tweeted out this video. That's DeMontre Jefferson from the Texas Southern Tigers putting his team on the bracket.